What's going on, guys? Over here, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks to getting better at Infinite Warfare online. Now, I don't particularly like Infinite Warfare's online because I think it's too close killing and I don't like it. Don't know if you guys like it, but for some reason I just don't like it. So you guys will know it's the same as Black Ops 3. There's weapons, and then you got your combat rig, and then but it was called the specialist in Black Ops 3. Now, Infinite Warfare has lots of different things. They're all really good, but you guys are going to need certain weapons that can get you through it. Now, most people use the NV4. If you watch people like Ali A and people that are mainly Call of Duty based channels. Now, they might be really good with the MV4, but you might be like really bad with the MV4. I know I'm not very good with the MV4. I've got it maxed out level, but I'm not very good with it. So you guys want to try out loads of different guns, from the assault rifles to the SMGs, LMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, and the classics if you've got them. So you guys want to try loads of different things, because what's good for someone else might not be good for you. So yeah, so that's the first tip, and I've got MV4. I'm just using this as an example. You guys want to get the ELO sight or some sight, but I would not suggest anything except from reflex and ELO. Personally, I prefer ELO more. I always have on Call of Duties. Loved it on Black Ops 3, so I used it again on this game. Then you guys are definitely going to need foregrip and quick draw. Now, quick draw is a way to aim down sights faster and you guys get better accuracy. Now, foregrip, it takes away the recoil, so again it will increase the accuracy in your games. Now, next one that I would suggest on the MV4 if you're using it is stock. So it increases how you move it whilst aiming down the sight, so it's easier and faster to move. So then again, it increases the accuracy and increases the mobility of it. Now, I would suggest trying to max out the MV4 in terms of attachments. Now, I can only get 4 attachments on and 1 optic sight. Well, you can only ever get 1 optic sight, so that's how I've got it set up for now. Now, secondary weapons, I don't really use them unless I get overkill, which will give me access to other guns that are primary weapons, but I don't use that. I don't use secondary weapons, so yeah. So now onto the lethals. Now, there's lots of different lethals, like on Black Ops 3, and to be honest, I would mainly use the C4, but I do not have it at this level. But if you guys have not leveled up a bit, I would probably suggest using the Seeker grenade. Now, if you guys are in a battle and you guys want to quickly turn around the corner and shoot someone, but you realise they're already aimed in at you, you guys can throw that out and it actually moves around the map to the nearest person and kills them if they're within a certain distance. So I'd suggest that as a lethal. So now onto the tacticals. Now, dome shield I think helps a lot. So if you don't know what the dome shield does, it is an electromagnet which blocks things like tacticals and the lethals and guns, but it doesn't last long when it's been shot at. That's the only trouble with it. But if you know someone's around the corner and you know they're aimed in at you, like I said with the lethals, it's really good because you can throw that down and shoot them and it gives you a better chance. They can't shoot at you when you're in it, but you can shoot out of it when you're in it. So there's dome shield. Now for perks, I would probably suggest Ghost. Now Ghost makes you so you can't get killed by UAVs, pings and relays. Now this is a good thing because you won't be spotted on the minimap when people have UAVs or anything like that. But overclock, I think at the same time, is a good one if you guys really want to. If you're mainly about specialists rather than getting kills with your gun, which I don't think many of you guys will be, so I'd suggest Ghost. Next, I'd suggest Tracker or Scavenger. Now, Scavenger resupplies ammo from dead players, so you just walk over their bodies and you'll get extra ammo. So if you're one of those people that gets on high streaks on this game, it's really good at getting those nuked outs, and you're always trying to go for big streaks, I definitely suggest Scavenger. But if you guys cannot get on good streaks all the time, you don't aim for weapons, well, specialists, or score streaks that are really high, then I'd probably suggest Tracker. Now, you guys will be able to see their footprints, so you'll be able to see where they are going. Now, perk 3, I would probably suggest Dead Silence, because when you run around the map and when you guys jump in the air, it's all silent, so someone with a really good mic or someone really good in the game will not be able to hear you. And also, when I was on about for perk 2 Tracker, you will not be able to be seen, your footprints won't be able to be seen by them. Now, if you guys don't want to use that, Engineer is quite a good perk. You can detect enemy equipment and score streaks through walls, so say they have a trip mine and down, then you'll be able to see it, shoot it before it kills you. So there we go, there's my setup for the MV4. I did do a video on this early when I started my channel. I know I'm not very big and I haven't been doing it for very long, but I did actually do an MV4 setup. Not the exact same attachments, because I've changed from playing the game and seeing what's best for me. So you guys really just want to play around. Like, if your guys' aim is really fast and you've got good fast reactions, then maybe you don't need quick draw, but it helps out quite a lot. And I use it on 100% of my perks. No, on 100% of my guns, I mean. And that's the exact same with foregrip. I've used it in Infinite Warfare, and I've used it the exact same in Black Ops 3 and all the Call of Duties that have had it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but I've just realised that there's other things. You've got your streaks and you've also got your combat rigs that I also need to go over. Now, perks are really essential in your games, so if you're a person that wants to get high streaks, always goes for them. You guys are probably going to need a UAV to start off with. I'd suggest that. If you're good at the game or bad at the game, probably suggest a Thor. It's a really good score streak, and I'd also suggest the Warden. Guys, there is more. I would also suggest the AP3X, but I wouldn't really suggest the RC8 because I don't think it's very good personally. But it's up to you guys. Like, I don't think it gets a lot of kills in the games that I've played with it. So there's my setup for most of the games when I try to get high streaks. Like I said, I don't play the game a lot. Now, say if you're a not very good player at this game, you guys are going to need your lower score streaks. Now, if you can only get on a 5, 6, 7 kill streak, just about, I'd definitely suggest UAV for 1, because then it'll make you easier to get up to higher score streaks, such as the drone package and the scorchers, and it'll make you guys so you can see where everybody is in the map, unless they have perks on that don't allow you to do that. Then next, I'd suggest drone package. It'll deliver something random out of these score streaks, but if you guys don't want a good score streak every time, then this is good. You guys can get high score streaks such as the Thor, the RC8 and the AP3X, but it's not very likely. It's a bit like on Black Ops 3, it wasn't very likely to get wraps, and it wasn't very likely to get wraps like I've said, but it was easier to get wraiths and lower score streaks. So there's another one. Now next one is scorchers. You can call in 3 Scorcher jets, and it will shoot enemies if they're outside and they can see them. So that is another good perk if you guys don't go on the high streaks all the time. So now let's go on to combat rigs. Now there's lots of different rigs that you guys can go for. Personally, I go for the snaptic because I like the dual weapons that comes with it. So I go for that, and then I either go for rewind or equalizer. As I said, the two double guns, these are them. The equalizers, and for the trait I normally would use I'd say rushdown. I have used the other two, but I mainly use rushdown. Now you're probably thinking rushdown, it's not very good, it just gives you a bit of that extra boost. Now if you think about it, Infinite Warfare is very much running around the map, running on walls, boosting everywhere. Now you might have used all your boost and you can just not get that, but if you had your rushdown on, you could click L3, which is the left button on PS4, and I think it's the top left button on Xbox, not too sure, but it's also really good for that in a way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment and subscribe for more videos, and if this really helped you, make sure you guys tell your friends and try and help them get better at Call of Duty Infinite Warfare 2, because it is a very tough